And we're back with some more Rimworld following the wicks. At the moment, I'm just doing a little bit of expansion here. I'm trying to get in some walls just so we can start funneling all the aggression that comes our way. I don't want any of that coming in, well, from any direction. I want to try and maybe get to a little defensive position here across this mud. Mud is, it decreases the walk speed of people coming across it, so if I can decrease the walk speed of my enemies while they're coming across here, it gives me more time to shoot at them as they struggle their way through the mud. So this is all just wooden walls, which is terrible. They can effectively get burned down, but I need something rapidly and quickly because, well, otherwise I'll probably just die. I've learned that the hard way. I've got an inspired surgery for dog's body, though, yeah, there's no surgeries to perform. Solar flare, yeah, who cares? It'll mess with my food a bit, but I'm not going to worry too much. The doors should remain mostly closed unless people go in there to get meals. So I'm just going to let them do all this building, and we'll see what else Randy has in store for us. Glitterworld surgeon is passing through. His name is Darcy Wilkinson. We'll see what gear you've got on you. Yeah, we don't care. Anyway, well, we'll just skip this forward a little bit. For some reason, Kalai has gone on a food binge. Well, happened because of the trait gourmand. Nothing really much I can do about that. We've still got a decent amount of food going on, though it's going to get worse. We're in the middle of a volcanic winter, 17 days in. Wildlife-wise, that means the wildlife doesn't replenish. Well, it says that in the wiki, and from what I can see from experience, the wildlife don't go up, which means I'm going to start running out of food stores after a while. You know what? Let's maybe grab some of this stuff as well and add those to our stockpile of food. Hopefully we can end up with some more. We're going to need it. Eventually this... Whoa. What are you doing? Oh, turns out there is a tortoise right there. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Anyway, that should hopefully help us out. As for Anita, now there was a question about whether or not we should name her, what name we should give her. Most people were like, no, she's got too much history now. We can't rename her. So instead, we'll give her a title. Nikita. That was one of the suggestions in the comments. And I think that's it. That's a good title. She's prefers the sniper rifle, and she, goes around killing things. And yet, Nikita was pretty smart. Well, she was smart at killing things anyway. So, we'll leave that as it is. We still have to come to them and Kai? I'm going to call him Kai. I'm just going to leave it at Kai for now, and we'll have to come up with something for Kai. No one really had any suggestions for them yet. I suppose they haven't really developed a history, so we'll see what happens. Next up from Randy is an item stash quest. Another AI persona core. Okay. Let's see where that leads us to. I'm pretty sure there was another one already out in the map. Yeah, AI persona core worth $4,000, and over here we have, oh no, that's a vanometric power cell, and over here we have, another AI persona core. So that one's defended by 2 wild boomalopes, and that one's defended by 6 wild hares. Well, okay, that's great, Randy, but I'm going to finish off my defensive wall. That is the plan. Then Randy decides to gift us with a transport pod crash. Let's see what we got here. I don't really want to hire anyone else. Oh, alcohol addiction? Excellent. That sounds like a wonderful thing to deal with. Let's see what your bio is like. Incapable of violence. Well, that's a big no-no. Everyone in our colony has to be capable of violence. It's just it's standard issue or standard policy. I might just maybe I should set up a quick hospital bed and I can keep them around for some surgery practice. I mean, yeah, medical. This one could do with some. Kai could do with some medical increases. So let's maybe throw down a bed here. There we go, a quick sleeping cot right there. And now we just need to get someone to go out and rescue them. Who's not? What's Kai up to? Playing hoopstones, dog's body, consuming simple meal. You know what, Kai, you're coming over here to rescue this lady. Well, rescue, capture, wait, what faction does she belong to? Turns out, yeah, I'm on good terms with that faction, and I would eventually like to ally with them so I could order, convoys from them. So I think what we're going to do instead is maybe rescue this person. That might be a better idea. So we'll just change that from prisoner to medical. And then quick rescue. There we go. Of course, we might want to turn down the medicine. We don't want to waste actual medicine on them. But if we patch them up and let them go, that should even increase our the liking of that colonist or that faction with us even more. Which can't hurt. But don't worry, we'll find someone to do medical experiments on soon enough. I mean, we're going to want to improve people's medical skill. That's just a thing. Dog's body, no more making pemmican. We're going to have you take care of this person. Never mind. Blood loss got there before we could get rid of her. Oh well. We might want to get her hauled to the corpse burner. Oh, that reminds me. I want to burn the things on this corpse. Oh, god damn it. Okay, before this raid starts, let's check our walls. Okay, all done. Nope. And one gap here, because of course there is. What are you doing, Kai? You literally left a gap in the wall right over there. You did everything else, and then you're like, nah, we're finished here. Oh, And you did the exact same thing over here. Thank you so much for that. Let's, yeah, great. You know what? We'll cancel that one and rebuild it as well. Maybe there's just some bug going on there, but that is very frustrating, Kai. Very frustrating. Where's our raid coming from? Let's turn on the minimap. Ah, down here we have 5 various. Yeah, we got this. I think we got 3 bows and 2 close range. Though it is raining. The rain is going to be a problem. I think we're going to let Kai finish that up, and we're going to send Anita out to maybe soften them up a bit. Though in this weather, that's going to be difficult. Oh, she's already outside the base. Okay, we'll send Anita in with a sniper rifle. Kai's got a plasma, and what's Dog's body equipped with? Minigun. Right, so let's slow this down, and I'm going to start getting into position. Yeah, they're attacking immediately. Yeah, well, kind of the way Wandy works. There have been a few suggestions that when it comes to Anita, I should switch her up to a better closer range weapon for higher DPS. And yeah, there's definitely merit with that. But what I'm trying to do here, and it's going to sound a bit weird, I basically want to keep her out of combat as much as possible. So I'm trying to rely on her superior speed because she's got those Architect legs to stay out of trouble. And then what I want her to do after that is, well, run around, fire, maneuver, and just stay far away so she doesn't get tagged. If she takes a single point of damage, then I've got to start putting her in a medical bed. As well as that, while she's, say, in this sort of position, she's going to be shooting at, this pawn here. She has a 26% chance to hit them, which should hopefully go up as they get closer and closer. Let's have a look. 27, yeah. But say this pawn here, oh no, they're behind a tree, so, well, badly explaining this. When these pawns usually get in range of our guys, especially the ones with the ranged weapons, they'll hide behind cover. And when they hide behind cover, it reduces the accuracy of hitting them, and the DPS of your weapon is going to plummet. Usually by about 50% if they go behind, say, some stones. Unless you have a kill box, of course, but that's a whole different story. Anita here is going to be firing and maneuvering, which means they're probably going to be running out in the open trying to get to her. And when they're doing that, they've no cover, which means she has a higher percentage chance of plugging them with something. Unless it's, that chance there, because there she just completely whiffed that shot. Now, let's get everyone back in on this. They seem to be going this direction. So I think we're going to get everyone over this side. You know what? We'll let Kai finish whatever construction project he's on, and we'll just bring Dog's body over there. Yeah, this should work. Well, we've got Anita in the door. We've finished walling that up. Hopefully we can get Anita over here to do some sniping. Ooh, where'd they go? Oh, come on. You're going to go around that direction? That is just... So you know what we'll do? We will prioritize working on that wooden wall. Off you go, Kai. If you could seal up that before they get there, that would be great. You're not going to make it, though, are you? No, you are not. Fine, then in that case, you are going to hunker down over there. We haven't knocked anyone over. We've only injured people, so this is not going well. Oh. Damn it. They're always after my pigs. I forgot to put animal safety zones. My bad. Every damn time. This is why my animals always end up dying. They should all be going to the safety zone over there. Go on, critters. Get out of here. Oh, wait, you're going to attack a camel while a guy with a plasma rifle is shooting. Never mind. We'll skip this forward a bit while this goes on. So, after they beat up on some of my camels and my pigs, they eventually all ended up down. I'm not even trying to capture any of these. I don't want them. Psychite addiction, wonderful, and lots of horrible stuff. You know what? Let's have a quick look and see what they're like anyway. Oh, I know I shouldn't hire this person. Look at them. They're a careful shooter and they're steadfast. They've got 10 in shooting already, and they've got 12 for animals, and they've got a thing for social, so I could turn them into my warden and my animal management, and they've also got decent shooting. And steadfast means that, where is it? Yeah, their mood, it's harder to break them. Or was it? Extreme break threshold 1%, major break threshold 16%, minor break 31%. So let's say, take someone's standard, and let's check them over here. Yeah, they break at 35. Oh, yeah, extreme break threshold is 5%. I would actually like to keep them. They would be good to have. Oh, wait, no, that's the dead one. No, I don't want to keep the dead one. What else have we got over here? Let's see. Oh, this one. Yeah, totally dead. So we do have the chance to capture someone. And I don't really want to kill those. That's just more corpses I'm going to have to dispose of. Let me just get around to tidying this mess up. One thing that I have done, though, is I've set up this corpse area over here. It's a high priority area where we store human corpses. Also allows it's only stranger corpses and rotten or fresh. And if you'll notice here, the dogs go along and carry them over, which is perfect. They drop them off and my pawns don't have to go near it. Well, they could theoretically if they're set it to the haul duties, but in general it's the animals that get around to it. My pigs will also be able to do it, and my pigs can also consume those corpses if I restrict them to that area. Though I haven't started doing that yet, though maybe I should. Some of these have kind of gone off already. You know what? Not a problem. Normally what you can do though is I could seal this in, give some refrigeration, and then you could save them up and feed your animals in there if you needs be, or feed your pigs. Though, we'll see about that in the future. For the time being, I want to finish off these wall defenses and be ready for the next wave. Though currently Kai is visitors. Visitors we can live with. Okay. Oh, this is from the people who I just tried to help. That lady that died. Yeah, ooh, they've got beer. I would like that. Well, we'll see if they'll buy anything we have. I prefer to get as much of the silver out of them as I possibly could. Sam has broken, our prisoner. That kind of makes sense, really. They've got psychite addiction, and they're in psychite withdrawal, which means it's minus 35. They are never, ever going to be happy. Like, just, it's not a thing that they can potentially be ever until the psychite addiction is over. So, let's maybe get Kai outside the door. Oh. That's not good. You know what, Kai? Maybe you should run away. I don't want you getting involved in a bit of fisticuffs with them just yet. And we'll get everyone out of bed. Oh, damn it, Sam. Why you gotta be so mean? Oh, don't go shooting them. We want them alive. Okay, I probably should have told you not to fire at will. And you... Oh, why have I equipped Anita with Molotovs? Oh, yes, that was so I could burn... Okay, you do not fire at will. You will go over there. You will go over there. And we'll equip Anita. Anita, you're going to go there. And once they get in range of us, we'll knock them down. This does not look like a smart place to go. Ooh, okay, Anita took him down with just one hit. Perfect. Everyone back to work. And dog's body. Capture them. Right? No? No one? You know what? They can sleep out in the cold for a bit. They're in no immediate danger. It'll be fine. We'll get around to them later. Yeah, I had to replace the door before I could stick them in there. Yeah, just something that needed doing. Yeah, all done. Yeah, I think we're pretty good. I'm going to finish off this. I'm sort of making this trap corridor for them to run through, and I'm going to put down some traps. That should also help improve the construction ability of Kai. Kai here is... Where is it? Yeah, their construction ability is at 8, but... If we get them to build some traps, wooden traps, because wooden traps take an enormous amount of time to build, we should be able to up their construction skill by quite a bit. It's just, I've come to a new idea about how this game works. Just watching other people's playthroughs and doing some research. Usually you want to stay in a pretty low pawn count, and then you want to skill the bejesus out of those pawns. Like, just grind them up with construction, shooting, art if you want, depending on like what you're aiming for, cooking, all that. You want to make them really, really good at all their jobs. So every single pawn you have is as productive as possible in the colony. Because every time you add another pawn, it's like the storyteller Randy, or whatever storyteller you're using, cranks up the difficulty by quite a bit. So you want every pawn to be as productive as possible. And that said, when you skill up pawns, that does also increase the difficulty, because skilled pawns are considered more valuable. But usually it's better to have a small amount of very skilled pawns than a large amount of mediocrity skilled pawns. Anyway, I'm going to skip this forward a bit while we get more of this done. Hopefully we shall soon have our trap corridor up and running. And a wild woman wanders in. Let's see what we got over here. We're going to assume that, yep, they're butt naked, and for bio-wise we're looking at they have 0 in shooting skill. Well, they're an undergrounder and they're volatile, which means they break even easier. Yeah, I'm not going to leave them around. They're just going to cause problems if I leave them around the place. How's Sam doing at the moment? I should reset their prisoners thing. I've set them to reduce resistance. I don't want to recruit them until they're over their psychite addiction, which is going to take a long, long time. So they're going to break a few more times. Hopefully we don't do too much damage to them before they break. You know what? I might want to wall them with stone. In fact, I'm going to have to get into stone sooner rather than later. No, I'm going to finish off this trap corridor, and then we're going to start mining stone, and we're going to start having to replace everything in here with stone. No. Let me rephrase that. First, we're going to set up a farming area with a sun lamp, because we need to become resistant to volcanic winters, and we need to become resistant to toxic fog, because those two effectively kill all your food. So we need some way to provide food if that strikes, which means the next project before I even get into stone is that. And once that's done, then we can start worrying about things like, I don't know, stone and flash fires that will demolish our entire base. So yeah, traps first, then indoor farming, or greenhouses. Next joyous quest up from Randy is Refugee Quest. Wounded and able to move, without help she will die. 35-year-old bartender, 2 turrets, 1 mortar, and 2 enemies defend the site. Well, that mortar goes no. I can't take out the mortar. In fact, I can't even replace some of the stuff I've already got. Ooh, visitors. We've got, people with nothing I really care about. Anyway, back to this. Just putting in a bunch of wooden traps along here. This should hopefully mean that next time people show up, they will walk through here, and that should, well, dispose of most of them, cutting down on the injuries to all of my my colonists. Well, that's the theory. Let's see what happens. For the time being, I am going to put a sun lamp over here and get ready to put in, well, a kind of just an indoor greenhouse, so I can hopefully grow some more crops. Oh, did I put that too near to there? 1 second. Yeah, that's a bit better about there. There was some gravel inside that section I didn't want. This will be my greenhouse area. I'll probably put another one down here as well. We'll see how we'll see how that works out. Power-wise, I'm going to have to get in some research bench and get batteries and things, but I really need to get this greenhouse set up because, of course, Randy can hit me with a toxic fog right now. He could hit me with another volcanic winter. As it is, these plants, I need these plants to finish growing, or some of them to at least finish growing, if I'm to have a hope of surviving the coming winter. So we're kind of dependent on the whims of Randy, and we all know how much he loves me. And a refugee chased. No thank you, that's 4 grenadiers. I'll ignore the message. I don't really need any more any pawns right now. Though I have set up a quick hospital/prisoner room just in case anyone comes along that might look good for, some medical experiments on the side. This is going to be where I'm going to grow my indoor crops. It's going to be a little indoor greenhouse. I'll probably put another one down here later, but for the time being, this should hopefully get us through the winter. That's the theory. Over here, I've changed my meals up to cooking fine meals. It's a combination of meat and veg to make every meal, instead of making it into pemmican, just so that I've got more meals that I can use year-round. And where is Dog's Body, and why are you not making more of them? Well, Dog's Body should get around to that shortly. In the meantime, the colony is shaping up. We've got a decent defensive perimeter here, and I think what I'll do is I'll put in a second line of wooden traps. Actually, you know what else I might do? I might plant trees. I might put a tree planting area, though I'm going to need research. Yeah, research is one thing I've been slacking off on. So I think the next step is put in those traps, put in a research station, and then start... I want to get my hands on the nutrient paste dispenser. It will give me a little bit of a mood hit, but so long as I can perk up the rooms enough to counteract it, I should be able to get away with it. Oh, actually, no. Everyone's still a little bit... Like, Kai here is still a little bit borderline. Well, that's the food poisoning. But just one negative to any of my pawns can cause them to go into break territory, so I prefer to just hold out just a little bit longer before I put them on nutrient paste. Let's skip this forward a bit as more construction gets completed. Would you look at that? Most of the volcanic ash has settled. We're just coming up on the last day of summer. We're heading into fall. We should hopefully be able to get enough potatoes out of this. We should get a nice big stockpile of them for the winter. Assuming, Randy doesn't decide to throw something else at us before, in the next 15 days, that doesn't kill all those crops. Well, I mean, we got to expect at least some sort of blight. I'm an Irishman growing potatoes. It's probably going to happen. We all know it. Everyone was thinking it, and a few people even commented it. Anyway, we'll skip this forward some more. There's more construction to go on. I think I'll put in maybe a little bit of a forest here, a little plantation, just to supplement our wood supplies for later. Next up, we have another transport pod crash. Begin to wonder what's going on here. Transport pod crash. What do we got? Vikinger. Let's see what we've got here. Cataracts. Ooh, frail. Yeah, no, you've got some wonderful stats, but you're way too old, and you're very neurotic. But, were you male space refugee? Well, we can arrange some, maybe temporary accommodations for you while we perform a few, tests. I mean, those legs of yours look pretty weak sauce. They should probably be replaced with something more sturdy, something maybe more, oaky? Yeah, something along those lines. And Randy has brought us cargo pods, which is a bunch of fox fur. Thanks, Randy. We'll find some use for that. Maybe I'll make some... Ooh, I should make some armchairs. That's an idea. Time for a little plague from Randy. Well, to be expected. So now Sam the sniper, our newbie, has plague. Also psychite addiction withdrawal. They'll probably be fine. Oh, cargo pods. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, perhaps you'll find something useful in the wreckage. You know what? I think I will. That's an awful lot of berries. Yeah, we'll take those in and we'll turn that into meals. Thank you very much. Also, our potato crops are starting to come in, which is... I'm surprised. I thought Randy was going to do something to stop that. I haven't seen a toxic fog in, like, forever, it seems like. Anyway, so far, this round has been going disturbingly well. I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop, or the parasites, or a meteor storm or something. I don't know. Well, we'll find out what Randy has in store for us, though. I'm sure there's plenty more he's got in store for us. A quick psychic soothe from Randy. Yeah, that's great. All the female colonists will be getting really happy. I think... Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're all female. It's an all-female colony. That'll make everyone nice and happy. Perfect. Thanks, Randy. We'll just skip forward and see what else you've got for us. Well, Randy sent us a cold snap. I'm not sure how cold it is going to get. Let's see. Well, it's 23 degrees to start, so it can't get that cold. As long as it doesn't go below -10, so it'd need to drop 30 degrees for that to be a problem. So we'd probably need it to stack up multiple cold snaps. I think we'll be okay. We'll just ignore that one for now. Now, where is Kai and what are they doing? Consuming simple meal. I want to get this finished. This is going to be my storage area. And at the moment, I've got wool and stuff sitting outdoors that's decaying because I don't have this finished. But Anita is my planter. So she's the one going around planting and harvesting everything. So I might want to double down on that and get all those crops harvested. So Kai, I think your work schedule is about to change. Yeah, I'm thinking we're going to make your grow and plant cut all the way up to max. That way you can help out with those and hopefully we can get all the food harvested and then you can get around to harvesting more wood so we can finish building this. I can't plant any trees anyway until I get some more research up and running. And the research lab is ready, but I'm not going to research anything until I've got this finished. I need a storage area because all of the resources out here are decaying because I don't have the ability to store them. A potato plant has just died because of the cold. Wait, what? It went to -12? Okay. That's not good. You know what? I think we may have to manually assign harvesting for everyone. Well, you know what? They're all going to die tonight. It's fine. Cluster of cargo pods. What's this? Nutrient paste meals. No. No, no, no. No, 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 no. We'll let the animals eat those. They can have them. I don't want them. Just, they give a -4 debuff. And I can't really afford that just yet. Well, I can while the psychic soothe is going on, but once that leaves, it's going to be a problem. Thank you, Randy. He finally noticed and sent us a blight. We were all waiting for it. Well, I know I was waiting for it. Time to get everyone out of bed, and we're going to have to get everyone to manually harvest the crops that are blighted. We'll start with Anita. You can just go nuts on this stuff. I have got Kai on one side and Anita on the other. They're both going to take care of all that blight, and hopefully... Yeah, that should hopefully stop it from spreading any further. Though, honestly, I'd like that cold snap to end. I should probably manually harvest a few of these, but I suppose I'm just hopeful that some of these will survive. You know what? I'm just going to have to manually harvest them, aren't I? Never mind. They all pretty much instantly vanished once the temperature went to -20. Randy. You are wonderful. Sam has died. Cause hypothermia. Oh! Yeah, I don't have good luck with prisoners, do I? Okay, well... Yeah, how's Vikinger doing? How is Vikinger still... Oh, they actually have gear on. Never mind. Oh, yes, they were... this person did not have much clothes. You know what? They tried to kill our people anyway. It's fine. It's fine. So, now that that's all done, I can expand this storage area at least. And now that I've got an expanded storage zone, I'm going to have to change the priorities on this. But I want to start storing stuff indoors. Like, well, say, all this wool I've got left lying around... That all needs to go in there, and I can stop storing stuff in this area over here. Yeah, let me think for a second. I have set this to store most of the stuff I think should go in here. Mostly just items and things that will decay, like wool, other things like that. I've also decided that pemmican is going to be stored in there because, well, I don't want the pemmican stored over here. It just seems like a waste of refrigeration space. Considering how long pemmican lasts anyway, not really worth it. Now we're going to have to let the dogs and all our pawns just go around and clean all of that up. Oh, which reminds me, I need to get rid of that, and I need to get rid of... Oh, why have we put Vikinger in that room? You know what, and why haven't we moved that body out? Oh, I don't think animals have access to that area. Let's check the zones. Animals. For pets. Oh, you. Yeah, oh, now they can access it. Perfect. Someone should... one of our critters should come along and remove that at some point. Oh my god, a camel just went in there and stole that prisoner's meal. This game, if you don't keep an eye on it, it will find good ways to mess with you. Quick prison break by Vikinger. I don't think they're very happy with their accommodations, though I haven't got around any operations for them because I haven't found any medical stuff. I think I've got some. I've got to go out and harvest some medicine from around the map because my stockpile ran out. Should I just get rid of this guy, though? I'm thinking that I don't even want to keep them around. They might not be worth the effort. Though, in all fairness, they might go after my animals, so you know what? Let's just be really safe about this one, shall we? The guy punched my pig. Why does everyone want to punch my pigs? It's like, yeah, let's pick the ones Francis likes and kill those. Should I let him live? Yeah, medical experiments. Guy attacked animals, medical experiments it is. Oh yeah. Everyone, back to work. Oh, and we should probably put him back in his room once I seal it up, of course. Oh no. He managed a prison break, so he opened the doors. I may have sent Anita out to do maybe just a little bit too much wandering. She's broken down in sadness. Poor mood. Well, hunting in the rain. Probably a bad idea. I did sort of send her to exterminate a large chunk of wildlife. Oops. It will be fine. It'll be fine. Anyway, once she recovers from that, her catharsis will keep her going for a while. I should get some research done. And you can finish planting off that. We want to have our indoor potatoes ready to go. And why did the power cut out? Oh. Yeah, when it comes to growing plants indoors, it turns out plants have a grow time. And they only grow during certain hours of the day. They effectively sleep. Even if you have artificial light, they still sleep. So sun lamps are designed to only turn on during the hours when plants are awake, so to speak, to take advantage of it. So you'll see your sunlights go on and off automatically. You don't have to do anything. And they only turn on when the plants are going to accept the light, and they turn off when the plants are not going to accept the light. Just a way to save energy. It's kind of a cool feature. Now Randy has sent me some mad rats. Okay. Is that like one mad rat? I think it's just... No, Madden Manhunter and two of them. Oh yeah, so he sent 2 maddened rats? Or 7? Okay, so there's a swarm of maddened rats around the map. I should keep my pawns close by. Where is... Yeah, Anita's taking a nap. Kai is indoors. Is everyone else indoors? Why do I have a strange feeling a whole bunch of my animals are going to get attacked by random rats? Oh, here they come. Oh, look. All these animals have... They just died in here? What got them in the end, I wonder? Ah, stabbed. Okay, right. Yeah, that would explain it. They all died in here after they ran into the traps. Oops. My bad. Sorry, guys. Anyway, we'll skip this forward. I don't think these maddened rats are going to do very much. If I'm proven wrong, well, when Randy proves me wrong, I'll cut back in. Looks like one of my prisoners has went a bit berserk. Probably because Anita's gone on a bit of a psychotic binge. She went a bit nuts after she got a bit wet. I don't know. It happened when she went outside hunting. So, let's get some people over here to take care of this problem. Let's make sure this does not become an issue. So, let's get everyone over there to take care of him when he gets out. You know what? I don't mind if they shoot him. It's fine. Perfect! Would you look at that? They even didn't kill him, which is unlikely. We'll let everyone go back to work. Though I want you to, already work on that door. Perfect, perfect. So once the door's up and running, we can put him back in bed. And they might even survive to have another operation. Randy has now given us some cargo pods, and it's gold. That will be perfect, because I can use that to make the multi-analyzer, which I haven't been able to build for ages. Oh, I'm also going to need some plasteel, aren't I? I can go mine that, that's fine. Which reminds me, I should find some plasteel around here. Ooh, it's failed catastrophically. Well, how catastrophically? What are you talking about? They're still alive, that's not catastrophically. I mean, annoyingly, but whatever. What's their bio at yet? Medical. Their medical is up to 6. They've been learning medical quite a lot by operating on Vikinger over there. We're almost starting to get everyone up to a decent level. Oh, and I've been changing up everyone's gear. Oh, damn, that's not the right one. Where is it? I like to make dusters. There's 3 different types of coats you can use in this game. Well, coats, jackets, whatever. They're the main insulation you're going to wear. There's dusters, which are effectively to keep you cool in hot climates. Then there's parkas on the opposite end of the scale, which keep you warm in cold climates. And then there's jackets for when you want half measures. The reason being, say, a heavy fur duster. This provides protection for multiple parts of your torso, neck, left shoulder, right shoulder. It provides more protection, as in neck, arms, legs, all this stuff. However, a jacket provides less protection. It only covers the center of your torso. It's more like a flak vest than a full coverage. So when it comes to the materials you make it out of, though, that also has a bearing on what happens. Every single type of textile you can use comes with modifiers. So dusters have their basic modifiers of what they do in terms of protection against heat, cold, damage, that kind of things. And then the material you make it out of, everything from alpaca wool, lizard skin, whatever, has multipliers to those effects. So the main ones you really care about are usually armor sharp. Armor sharp is for bullets, arrows, all the ranged weaponry. Armor blunt is for close combat weapons, except for, say, sharp ones like swords and spears and things like that. So sharp is usually the biggest concern. And then you've got heat factor, insulation from cold and heat. Heat factor is flame weapons like Molotovs and those flame launchers, whatever, I can't even remember the names of them right now. Then you've got insulation cold and insulation heat. What I'm making all my my dusters out of is heavy fur. Now, heavy fur has not the best armor sharp value. Thrumbo fur is the best for that, then hyperweave. But they're pretty hard to obtain, as you can imagine. Well, the Trumbo fur, definitely. Hyperweave, you can buy it off suppliers, but it's incredibly expensive. A lot of people like Devil Strand because it is quite good at the armor sharp. However, Devil Strand has one weakness, and that is insulation from the cold. It gives plus 20 insulation from the cold, while heavy fur gives plus 30. Considering the climate zone I'm at, having that extra cold insulation is quite beneficial to me. It keeps my my pawns from getting hypothermia if they're outside for long periods of time, say hunting. The insulation from the heat, though, is weaker, which means it's not going to be as good at insulating me from the heat. So if I'm in a very hot area, that's going to be problematic. Humans, by default, can survive between 16 to 26C. Well, the humans in this game, or the pawns in this game. 16 to 26C, that's their survivable range if they're butt naked. So as you can imagine, if the temperatures go above or below that, they're going to start getting heat stroke or freezing. So the clothes you put on them really, really do matter in terms of how they're going to survive outside. Now, there's a few other options here you should probably look at, and one is muffalo wool, let's say. Muffalo wool is something you can usually get your hands on pretty readily. It comes with one of the better cold insulations. Oh, sorry, wrong button. Yeah, here we are. So you've got your heavy fur, your muffalo wool. All of these come with decent insulations up here, and for these, I would recommend, say, your pants and your button-down shirts. You're going to have several different types of clothing you can build, and here is some of the more important ones. Down here, you'll see on skin, middle, and shell. This little graph shows you what goes where and what it protects. For example, here's a t-shirt. A t-shirt protects your torso and your neck because it's sort of squashed in that little area. However, a button-down shirt, this one protects your shoulders, your arms, your torso, and your neck. So it protects all three of those areas, which makes a button-down shirt superior for protection against damage. So you always want to have a button-down shirt. T-shirts are effectively useless. You only wear them if you've no other choice. Now we've got, say, your armor vest here, and this is difficult for me to explain. You can wear pants, you can wear your button-down shirt, and you can wear an armor vest. But the tribal wear is considered middle ground, so it actually counts as being on skin and middle. So you can't wear tribal wear and an armored vest, which means the moment you put on an armored vest, as I discovered earlier, your tribal wear comes off. In that case, you're just going around wearing nothing but an armored vest. So you need to, if you want to wear an armored vest, you need to pair it with pants or something like that. Powered armor, on the other hand, completely removes these, takes up both of these slots. So you can't, once you wear power armor, like the marine armor, you can't use jackets, dusters, parkas, all of those are excluded. Oh, and this is where we'll see where the duster is so powerful. On the duster here, you'll see it protects the shoulders, the arms, the torso, the neck, and the legs. All three of these sections, arms, arms, torsos, and legs. However, the parka and the jacket, they only protect the shoulders, the arms, the torso, and the neck. They don't protect the legs. This gives the duster a nice advantage. Nothing protects the feet, it seems, and nothing protects the hands and fingers, which is why you have a tendency to lose those when a pawn has been around long enough and been in enough fights. To do a bit of coverage, just to finally hammer this home here, we're going to take a look at some of the gear of the pawns and what they're wearing. For example, this pawn here has a marine helmet, a muffalo wool button-down shirt, which gives them a lot of insulation. Flak pants don't give them so much insulation, but they do provide protection. A heavy fur duster, which is going to provide good insulation, and that gives them all a minus 22C to 44C. Inside that temperature range, they will be not affected by hypothermia or heat stroke. So long as the temperatures they experience are in between those two numbers, they're perfectly fine. Now let's take a look at, say, Kai over here. Same thing, we've got a very similar loadout with muffalo wool pants, muffalo wool t-shirt, which, that's going. Don't worry, that's... I finally got a clothes bench up and running and I'm sorting that out. We'll be sorting them out with probably a muffalo wool long sleeve shirt. And this one here is we have Anita. Anita has taken off her heavy jacket or her heavy fur duster because, well, it was getting tatty. So currently I have another one being made by Dog's Body, and once that's finished, she's going to put it on. But you see, while it's missing, she can only survive between -3 to -31. That means the moment it goes below -3 outside, she's going to start getting hypothermia, which will affect her health and will start giving her negatives. So those dusters make a huge difference. Anyway, Andy has given us a ambrosia sprout, so let's just set up a quick zone around that so that we can harvest it later. Yeah, there we go. We'll just disallow harvesting on that, and that should get harvested when the time comes. Perfect. So, temperature outside is 4C, and soon that duster will be done and Anita can get her new clothing. That is effectively how I've been running the clothes, though you can do it several different ways. You don't have to go with, say, heavy fur dusters. You can hold out and get Devil Strand if you really want, or you can save up for Hyperweave in the late game, which would probably be a much better choice. Though Marine Armor would probably be better again, though there's a movement penalty. We'll get into all of that later. Flak Vest wise, though, I need to pick up another Flak Vest, namely because the 2 I have are, they're almost gone. I need to send out a trade caravan, or, ooh, you know what? I should install that radio link list, that radio link. That was what I was forgetting. The comms console. This makes life simpler, because when you have a comms console, traders come to you. Oh, and I might want to increase the length of those power wires so the power wires can get there. That would be smart. That way I can trade away some of this junk. We've got a Go Frenzy for Anita. She will move faster for the next 8 days. Okay, Anita, what's going on with you? She used to be about 5.48. Wow. Okay. So, perfect. Yeah, that will be good. And she is researching. Maybe I should get her to do something that isn't researching. Might be an idea to set her out to do hauling for now while her speed is so high. That might be very useful to me. You know what? Is there anything left to haul? Yeah, there is medicine packs out here that no one is hauling, and they're going to deteriorate. So I think, Anita, you're about to get your orders for the coming future to be all about hauling. Yeah, there we go. We'll let her haul all day. We'll just stop her from doing that. So that's reset. Oh, that's something I never covered is furniture. Yes. What we'll do is we will take this chair that's here, and we're going to reinstall it somewhere else. The reason being, this is about comfort. If you look under the needs here, this person is comfortable with a comfort level of 4. Currently, their comfort rating is, 62%? The reason for that is they are sitting in a wooden chair. However, if we can get them into this, alpaca wool armchair that's under that deer. Yeah, I built it over there to transfer it in when the time came. Then what we can do is we can increase their comfort so they'll be happier while they're working. Here comes Kai to take care of that. Thank you, Kai, and grab the alpaca wool chair, throw that in there, and then redo it because I messed it up and I sent in the wrong one. Now, when this pawn sits down there, their comfort should start going up. Currently they're at 74, they're going up to 80, and you'll see there they're quite comfortable. Well, yeah, once they go up and hit actual 80, yeah, extremely comfortable. This is comfort, and comfort is one of those weird ones. Have you ever seen a video where someone has put beds in front of workstations so that the pawns will sit on the beds while they're working at the stations? This is also to do with comfort. Beds are slightly less comfortable than armchairs, which are really good. Armchairs are very comfortable, but beds are more comfortable than wooden dining chairs. So what they like to do is put the beds in front of the station so that the pawns sit on the beds while they're working, and that gives them a comfort bonus, which is giving them that nice plus... Well, I'll give them about +6 or +8 comfort, depending on how good the beds are. This can be very useful. However, yeah, I didn't know that until now. So I've managed to get to the tech of armchairs. And the armchairs you can make out of anything. I just made these armchairs out of camel or whatever I had lying around. None of the stuff I actually want to use. I didn't use muffalo wool or heavy fur because they're the things I use for the clothing I want my pawns to wear. Now, did Anita put on her new jacket? No, she did not. Why not? My bad. I had set her up incorrectly. I'd set all of them up incorrectly. In here, I've changed all their outfits to military. It's just one I created. You can create your own outfits in here, so you can make a new one. Just give it a name, set it to whatever you want. I created military, and I edited it so they will only wear the things I want them to wear. So button-down shirts, dusters, flak pants, flak vests, marine armor, and regular pants. I don't have enough flak pants to go around. Plus, flak pants do slow down their movement, so maybe I should get rid of those. Never mind. Also, as well as that, I set this so it's up to 51%. That if once things go below 51%, they'll take them off. Now, based on that, Anita here is coming along, and her gear is currently all of that, which is all good. And now she has put on the heavy fur duster. Her now heat resistance is pretty much the same as everyone else, except for this fella. What's going on with him? Buffalo wool button-down shirt. Ah, yeah, no spare flak vest and no decent helmet. No marine helmet for him. Oh, in fact, I don't have any decent helmets at all. You know what? I might... No, I don't allow them to wear anything but marine helmets. I'm going to get my hands on some more, even if I have to destroy some people to do it. Oh, you know what? I'll probably have to prioritize cleaning there. I had to stop Dog's Body cleaning. The problem was they spent most of their time cleaning instead of cooking because the whole place is getting filthy. There's too many animals running around the place. So no one's really set to cleaning at the moment. It happens. I'm just going to have to live with the odd case of food poisoning. The reason being Dog's Body here has such a good bio for cooking right now. They're up to 15. So I think we should be fine enough on the food poisoning front. And animal disease plague. Dromedary, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, so all the animals have got plague. That's fine. I don't really care too much. Those animals are more of a drain than anything else. I only really need them for movement. Otherwise, or for caravans. Otherwise, they're actually a drain on my economy because my people have to go and milk them and harvest them. But, maybe they live, maybe they don't. We don't care too much. Anyway, next up, I'm just trying to get... I'm hoping for a raid. I know that's weird, but I want to give this defensive thing a test, but Randy is just not sending a raid. He's like, no raids for you. No idea why, but we're just going to just leave it like it is. You know, I was waiting for Randy to send me, a raid. It's been incredibly long. I think I've only had one raid in this entire playthrough so far, and it's, well, in this entire run of today. So I don't know what's going on. Is this like the normal amount of raids you get, or am I being really lucky, or was I unlucky before and I'm being lucky now? I don't know. Anyway, we got a poison ship. Yeah, kill all plants and expanding circuit rate to destroy it as soon as possible, but beware, it'll probably defend itself. Yep. I think we can resolve this first thing in the morning. We'll get Anita out with a sniper rifle and we'll get her to take some pot shots. What's Kai doing? Okay, Kai is watching the sunrise. Oh, Mad Gazelle. Oh, Dromedary died. Yeah, food poisoning, died. Yeah, okay, close, gone. Mad Gazelle. Damn it, missed it. Where did that Mad Gazelle go? Over here? Yeah, we've got an angry gazelle. Oh no, the horrors. Let's get Anita and let's trigger this ship, shall we? So we've got Anita in position here to take her shot. We've got the other two set up back here. What we want to try and do is trigger them here, then run back behind the door. So we're going to get Anita to there, slow this game down to a little bit of a crawl, grab out the sniper rifle, take our pot shots. Okay, we have a centipede that is already taking aim with what looks like something dangerous. Heavy charge blaster. Area suppression fire. You know what? Let's leg it. Why are you standing there? I told you to run. Yes, that's better. So she legs it back through there. Any change? No. Fine by me. We'll run through here. And we can take pot shots from the other side. Anita's got quite a range on her. Yeah. From her right there, just standing in the doorway, she can start taking pot shots. Eventually, this thing will take notice. I managed to get off 3 shots at it. But that thing is now... Oh, seriously? You're just going to stand there now? Or are you going to attack us? It seems to have taken the bait. And we've also got a self-tamed gazelle. Randy's really just... He held off for a bit there, but then he's like, let's throw 4 or 5 events all at the same time. That should be the end of that. You know what? Let's let these two go back to work. I don't think we're going to have any problems with this. Once it hits all of those traps, that should hopefully... Oh, come on. You're going to turn around now? Fine. You know what? We're going to take a few more pot shots at your ship and just annoy you. See how you like that. So I maybe stayed there a little bit too long shooting, and the centipede managed to tag Anita. How's she looking? No immediate danger. Gunshot, heavy charge blaster. You know what? Let's let her go back to sleep. Hopefully that centipede decides to come around the long way. Oh, come on. Seriously? My pigs have decided to show up. Of course they did. Because those pigs are the most suicidal animals in all of existence. Okay, animals, it's time to go for you to the animal safe zone. Yes, where's that animal safe zone? It's all the way back there. So all of you are going to go there. Come on. Come on, you can all go. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. And now this thing can stay outside for a while longer. We'll worry about it. We'll worry about it once we've cleared up some of this mess. Well, because this is me. Yeah, the fire got a little bit out of control. My people ran over there to put it out and then got shot at by the bug. So I'm just gonna let it burn. You know what? I don't care. That thing is way too dangerous, and Randy should have rained a long time ago. It's been a couple of days, but he's decided, you know what? I'm going to let that fire burn, and I don't blame him. You know what? He'd been too nice to me already. I needed something like this, just to remind me how much Randy loves me. Anyway, I think we're going to call this quits for the end of the day. I think everyone's had a nice day. Everyone's got their sleep on. All of them are pretty unhappy, except for Kai. Why is Kai unhappy? Oh, because he's got food poisoning and he's been shot. Well, Kai, you know what? That's just life on the rim. Life on the rim. Damn, that's a good fire. Anyway, I'll cut this out here. I hope you enjoyed my struggles to not die. It's been going pretty okay. I can rebuild that later. At least, yeah, after I take care of that annoying thing. I love the way the fire has died out in every single direction except the one going towards my base. Randy knows me so well. Anyway, good luck.